shame. But do you think he was gonna let them off of the hook that easily? Oh no. So at the end of the day, they go to the roof. And Hiro ends up spotting the bullies
this is
walking with the hose. So he gives his friend some binoculars and says,
this is some incel shit. This is some straight up incel shit. Oh boy, Inuyashiki. This is an anime if I've ever seen one. How's it going, folks? Jack here with another reaction. It's been a moment since I checked out anything from CJ the Champ, who has put out a video on a villain. Yeah, we're gonna call him a villain because that's exactly what he is. HIRO SHISHIGAMI from Inuyashiki. Quite the manga. This is made by the same guy who made Gantz, one of my favorite mangas of all time. Bloody, gory, to a certain extent has some morals there that are very good, that you can extrapolate obviously if you so want to, but if you don't care, totally fine, you can still enjoy the manga. And of course has had one of the best Netflix adaptations in animation ever. However, the problem with a lot of mangaka, I think, okay, I'm not a mangaka, I might never ever encounter the difficulties that they have, is that some of them who create masterpieces tend to get a little bit too pompous in thinking that they can just strike gold without putting too much effort into writing alone. Because what this man did with making Inuyashiki was quite literally being struck by lightning instead of striking gold. Because I'm gonna be totally honest, I have not watched the anime here to its end. However, from what I've seen so far, I cannot find any justification for some of the actions that are made by especially this dude here on screen. But you know what? We're gonna watch what CJ has to talk about, because this man that I'm seeing here in the thumbnail is an absolute demon.
Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
so SEAL Team 6 bust in the house and just shoot to kill. The grandma got unloaded on, Shorty got dropped off, and they just started dumping mags in Hiro. Apparently, bro did not escape that 5-star wanted level.
Okay, I did not watch that far. The girl was one of his classmates, right?
Be honest with y'all. Out of the 3 to 4 years I've been doing this, I have never seen someone or something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a disclaimer right now.
Hear me out. Let's go back a bit. If you are worse than Madara, the guy who said to an entire coalition of villagers that, guys, you can't be comfortable here and not a meteor, then you know that it's bad. The guy who made Tobirama, the literal original hater, burst a blood vessel just by looking at him. No. And Kid Buu, that literally just by instinct knows only violence. Okay, this is bad.
One or something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a disclaimer right now. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to witness is one of anime's deadliest serial killers. So be warned, a lot of bodies will drop in this video. A lot more than usual. So y'all are probably wondering,
oh yeah, ooh, the school scene.
You acting like he the second coming of Satan. Well, you wouldn't be far off. Ladies and gentlemen, the robo finger banger himself, HIRO Shishigami. Now, how this will work, it'll technically be like a trial, but a lot more simpler. Because all we need with this is just a simple kill count. Because with all the victims you are about to see, this is going to be the only way to keep up with this man's actions. So I got my calculator. I hope you got yours too. Because without further ado, let's get this party started.
The robo finger banger.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to understand the killer of this investigation, we first must understand, well,
aliens.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet HIRO Shishigami, 17-year-old high school student. Now, off the rip, you first look at him and you think, this generic-ass anime nigga looking like a run-of-the-mill isekai protagonist. Ain't no way in hell bro could even hurt a fly. I mean, look at him. Bro's at his friend's house reading One Piece, glazing the fuck out of Oda. Oh, My glorious king Oda, this chapter this week was amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. So he's at his friend's house to check up on him because bro's been getting bullied lately. So he tells him, hey man, I know what'll cheer you up. Come outside real quick. So he takes this man outside and bro says, you see them crows, my boy? Peep this. This man makes his hand a gun and goes, bah, and straight up snipes the crow out of the air. Like, bro, that poor crow. Bro's just chilling, enjoying his day and got sniped. I know Peter watching this just puking in their mouth right now. Bro's first victim was an innocent crow. So now I know you wondering, what the hell is going on and what the hell is he? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is Cyborg. Booyah! But Japanese. So this is where this gets wacky, so bear with me. So one night, this man ended up getting involved in a hit and run with some aliens. What? Yes, I'm not joking. Him and the old ass man who's the main character got ran over by a UFO. So the aliens obviously felt guilty. They was like,
wow.
So they ended up
intergalactic brothers who made them in the know of the N-word.
Restoring them and basically making them Terminators. But you see, this is not all he can do though. Next, they go to their local Best Buy to probably get scammed on an overpriced TV. But Hiro said, hell nah, I ain't about to get scammed by these niggas. So bro puts his hand on the TV and switches the channel to something I cannot show. You know what? Play the jingle. And he put it on every single TV in the store. So this man is not just a Terminator, he is also a god tier hacker. And this right here is his best perk because he can go to any ATM and take out as much money as he wants. Ooh, boy, I tell you, if I had this shit, you know what? Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. But anyways, this is where we start to see how psychotic Hiro actually is. So after they leave the store, Hiro tells his friend, yo, man, you want to see something really cool? So they go to the side of the street and this motherfucker becomes Mozart. This man starts conducting traffic and just making all the cars hit each other. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look, bro's even controlling Truck-Toon.
Like, what did it do to you? You just want to be evil. You straight up just want to be evil.
Straight up floored this car. And look at him just standing here admiring the chaotic art he just created. Then they just walk away like it's nothing. And he's like, did you enjoy my chaotic masterpiece, my friend? Like, it was so bad. His best friend even started to question him. Bro was hoping that he don't.
Oh, the Gans poster. Look at that. In the background there. Pictures of Gans. That's so cool. But yeah, I would be traumatized too if my friend ever took me to cheer me up by damn nearly killing other people.
Was hoping that he don't try to kill him. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the investigation really starts. So prepare yourself. So later on that night, this man is outside playing Ring Around the Rosie by himself and lands on this house and says, you're it. So this man walks inside the house and has the audacity to say, I'm home. So then the lady turned around and look at him like, excuse me, baby, you in the wrong house. The wrong house? Nah, you in the wrong house. Oh, Lord have mercy. He shoots this lady in the chest. No.
I can't with this. Okay, look, this is... Hold on. There's my chair that I kind of lost a break. This is where I want to classify something like this, okay? Some of you may know of Tsugumi Ohba, the creator of Bakuman, that whole series about making mangas, and also Death Note, obviously. I shouldn't even be blanking out on this one. He too kind of suffered of the similar effect as this one, because at the exit of Death Note, he was about to stop making mangas and decided instead to continue making a thing called Platinum End. And as I've mentioned, I kind of understand at least the difficulties of making mangas and writing in the creative field, but he really should have stopped at Death Note, because Platinum End is...
Seen it. It's shit.
It's very much like this thing here, because he had Death Note, One of the most enticing stories of all time, featuring Light Yagami, the dude whose name spelled backwards is I am gay. It was gripping, it was gritty, it had a lot of depth and a lot of trauma in there, yes, but the writing and execution actually makes sense as the justification that the people had for their actions were sensible, except for the fact that the dude couldn't write women for shit, like Misa, what the fuck. But in Platinum End, let me borrow a term here, he literally screwed the pooch, because it falls on that perpetual cycle of just cause, relying heavily on shock value, lurid violence against men, women, and children alike, as just like a crush to get through the boring parts. And that's super annoying. Like, look, I'm a Warhammer fan, okay? So those things do happen in the stuff that I read. But at least there, the writing makes sense. It is distinguished. It is made well enough for you to enjoy instead of just because the dude wanted to kill somebody, he just did it. And I think that this is 100% where HIRO SHISHIGAMI falls on. The just cause line.
What the fuck? But nah, look at him, bro. He wasn't done. He goes over to her body and just starts shooting her body, dumping holes in her. Like, bro, she is already dead. Stop. She ain't getting up. But you see, bro wasn't done yet. He hasn't got his high off. Bro is about to clear the whole house. Next, he goes to the bathroom and finds the dad playing with his son. So obviously, the dad's like, who are you? Papa, who is that? Honey bun? Who the hell is this? Shut up, nigga. So bro tries to shield his kid, but HIRO just shoots him in the back. So then the dad asks, where's my wife? Oh, she's just downstairs. Oh, thank God. With 4 holes in her back and 1 in her chest. So the dad begs for HIRO to spare his son. And this man coldly says with no emotion, nah, the kid dies too. So then he booms the dad in the head, and the kid, yeah, that little nigga drowned in the tub. And look at this. Bro said, oh, I feel alive. That's the high I needed. Oh, but you thought he was done? Oh no. Now we get to the most infamous part of this whole anime. So the daughter comes home and just sees her mom's lifeless body on the floor. So she bags up and this nigga's just standing right here. So bro says, take a seat. I want to see if you know ball. So he makes her sit down on these stairs, puts the gun right in front of her head and asks her, and I'm not joking, real dialogue, what kind of manga do you read?
I beg your pardon?
What? What kind of manga do you read? One Piece? Attack on Titan. One Piece? Oh, you know ball. Real quick though, gun to the back of your head, name 5 One Piece characters.
Podcast D. Ace, Marshall D. Teach, Edward Newgate, Dragon, Any Kaido. Is that 5? And I even gave them the right names, okay?
Zoro? Uh-huh. Luffy? Bitch, who the fuck is that? Mispronouncing names and shit. I ain't gonna lie, you know who bro remind me of? The niggas that got the Smash Bros cuts that figures out a girl watches anime and then they starts giving them a whole ass examination quiz and they wonder why they get no hoes. So after bro quizzes her, she starts to rub up on her and starts to hit her with that psychotic nigga riz and just cuts her hand open. So she starts screaming and running for her life. But sadly for her, her speed attribute was lacking. So bro booms her. And just like that, this motherfucker done murdered a whole family. Like, this is a different type of level of sick. Like, I know I've done multiple characters in the past, but this, murdering a whole family of 4 in cold blood is wild.
Bro, I'd take Azula anytime over this asshole. What the hell?
But we'll come back to the suburban family incidents in a minute, because next we need to move on to the high school bullies. So as we know from earlier on, HIRO's best friend has been skipping school lately because he's been getting bullied. But HIRO told him, don't worry about it, goody old pal. I'll deal with those bullies for you. So the next day at school, the bullies see that his friend Ando is back in class. So you already know they're ready to harass this nigga. So bully number 1 slams his hand on the table, and here he come with his sorry ass roast. Hey buddy, we haven't seen you at school lately, but do you know who also hasn't been at school lately? My mom! Yeah! Laugh at the joke, pussy! So bro tries to grab him, but Hiro ends up stopping him, and everybody in the class is stunned. They like, oh nah, little nigga playing with his life. So bully number 1 looks at him and says, wow, you've got balls, kid, but do you know who's also got balls? My mom! But Hiro was not fucking with Muscle Man. Bro grabs his wrist and starts crushing it. And look at him, he like, oh God, who is this strong ass nigga? So then Hiro says, what's my name, nigga? What's my motherfucking name, nigga? Shishigami. Now quit fucking with my bro, fuck nigga. Fuck out my face. So Hiro ends up dealing with the bullies and they take the walk of shame. But do you think he was gonna let them off of the hook that easily? Oh no. So at the end of the day, they go to the roof. And Hiro ends up spotting the bullies
this is
walking with the hoes. So he gives his friend some binoculars and says,
this is some incel shit. This is some straight up incel shit.
Says, watch this. And this man says the phrase 4 times. And Ando ends up spotting him. And them boys done got boomed right in front of the hoes. I mean, what a shitty final hours for these dudes, bro. First, they get embarrassed in front of the whole class. Then they get sniped in broad daylight right in front of they hoes. Nah, not gonna lie, that is embarrassing.
That's some Jujutsu Kaisen level of killing right there.
That might be one of the worst ways I've ever seen somebody go out. So obviously, the witness to this murder, his best friend, is officially on skates with bro now. Blood was like, to be honest with you, I can't fuck with you no more, my bro. So Hiro was like, okay, just make sure you keep on going to school. And just like that, the high school bullies case comes to a close. But like I said earlier, we're not done with the suburban families incident, because obviously it states families, not just family. So while this man is walking home, he just stops for a second. And I'll be honest with you, I'm actually gonna have to play this scene because you have to hear the audio to understand what happens.
I remember this. And again, this plays to the weird thing that goes on in our heads, where obviously humans, dealing with them is bad, okay? Men and women alike. But once you start targeting children and pets, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what the hell is wrong with this man? I know, I shouldn't expect much else from the person who literally wrote Gans, but is it too difficult to ask for a little bit of nuance, some clarification as to why this man is a psychopath? Because psychopathy is literally the lack of that inert empathy that we have in us, or at least that we can develop. This dude literally has nothing. He feels shit.
So, roll the clip. Stop. As we clearly heard, this nigga just murdered a dog. But we not done yet. Keep the clip rolling. This nigga just killed a mother, a grandpa, and a baby. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord.
I can't.
But bro wasn't done. While he's walking away, he sees these 2 kids.
No.
Bro turns around, points his finger at him, and said in his head,
man, fuck them kids, bro.
Y'all already, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for case 3, the media massacre and the Discord mods. Now, there are a couple plot points that we have to go over before we dive into this case. And there are 2 people who are very important to this case.
I'm pretty certain that this is where I stopped watching the show. Yeah, because past it, I couldn't. I think that I even blanked the thing there with the kids. I thought that I knew what was going to happen. But no, apparently no, there was more.
And that is none other than his mama and his daddy. Now, Hiro's parents are split. The mama is in the trenches. And the dad, that nigga living his best life. Bro got a whole different family, new wife, new kids, nice ass crib. This nigga at the top of my lifestyle. And you wanna know what makes it so much worse? This man's mama get diagnosed with cancer, bro. But wild shit, this man Hiro ends up figuring out that he can cure all diseases. Yes, this man is evolved again from Terminator to hacker to walking medkit. This man can literally cure anything from the 19 to Ebola. It don't matter, bro can fix it.
Wait. Hold on. Dude literally got turned into a Mazo. Can do anything. Is it just one of those situations where he needs a purpose? Is this how it ends? Well, he just goes around killing because he knows nothing else to do with his power. He doesn't have a goal in life. So the thing that gives him the highest rush is what he goes for. I know that I'm not supposed to be thinking too deep about this, but you can't help yourself when a person is so otherworldly evil. Yikes. And he can cure cancer to freaking become a doctor.
Then after he cures his mom, bro starts robbing the ATMs again and moves her out the hood. So life seems to be going great for Hiro. Bro done moved his mama to a new crib and he's got a solid infinite money glitch going on. But all good things come to an end. So obviously the multiple suburban family murders he committed, yeah, that's national news now. And there's a massive manhunt going on looking for the killer, to which we know who that already is. And while he's watching the news with his mom, peep what she says right here. Oh, Lord have mercy, this is terrible. I'd like to meet the parents that would raise such a child. Ma'am, I have some terrible news for you.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
So the next day, they get a knock on the door, and y'all already know who it is.
FBI. No, he's dirty for using that female cop there. But I mean, she was part of the problem, and she came back and made it an even bigger problem.
So this man is surrounded, and they ain't playing no games with this nigga. They jumping his ass right in front of his mama. They hitting him with that signature cop yell, "Get the fuck on the ground!" And look at his mama, bro. She is devastated. God, my nigga, why? Making your mama cry like this is criminal. So Hiro has no choice but to just throw all of them off of him and just run for his life. And just like that, this man's life is over. Bro is the most wanted man in Japan. News media outlets got him listed everywhere. So while this man is on the run, he ends up meeting the most important character in this entire case, his accomplice, Shion. Now, the reason why she's the most important character is something that we'll learn later. But right now, just know that she is sheltering Hiro, which is illegal as fuck. And the reason why she's sheltering Hiro, you probably guessed it.
Yeah.
She's deeply in love with this motherfucker.
And let me guess, she has the same level of chemistry as any female character in Gantz, meaning literally dumb as fuck. Why can't they write female characters?
Now, with all of our people of interest explained, now it's time to focus on the first catastrophe, the media massacre. So late one night, Hiro's watching the news, and he sees his mother being bombarded by media and just being harassed online. Like, Twitter is cooking her shit right now. It got so bad, Discord mods was on some SS Sniper Wolf timing. Wow. They doxed her, and this all ended up leading up to his mother offing herself.
Dude.
And this right here was the beginning of the crash out. So the next day, Hiro's dad is getting bombarded by the media. So this man Hiro pulls up to his dad's house and just let it fucking rip. Bro just started murdering everybody right in front of his dad. And look at this man. Now he got a whole class set up. Bro got a primary weapon now. And he just kept on spraying and praying until nobody else was breathing.
Buddy, that's not your dad's fault. It's you.
And that easily, this man just offed a total of 17 people in 30 seconds. And this man's dad is shook. He is like, "Oh Lord, son, please don't shoot me, son, please." And this man Hiro just coldly looks at him and flies off to his next victim. So after this man boomed 17 news reporters, next up were the Discord mods. Now, as we know, a main reason why his mom offed herself is because she got straight doxxed and harassed. And after she offed herself, they was still talking shit. Yeah, stupid bitch. Hope she fucking rots. Whore bag.
Griffith.
Fuck your son and fuck your mother.
Griffith did nothing wrong. 69. No. Dude.
So Hiro ends up finding the IP of the dude who doxed his mom. So Hiro ended up joining their Discord server and just started chatting. Bro said, I'm going to kill you all. So obviously the Discord mods think he bullshitting because they making fun of him because they probably think he's off a perk. But then it got to the point where Hiro sent this expansion that said,
I wish you would try and come and eliminate me, fucker.
People, don't do this, okay? I always say this online, promote kindness. I know that some people are dicks out there, monumental assholes who are not deserving of it. But don't go out of your way to put yourself in somebody's line of sight, because your identity is out there. You can be doxxed. You can be the victim of something just because you attacked someone. Preferably refrain from doing that. Holy shit. I mean, if there's one thing that is going to be deep about this, perhaps it's this.
What's good, fuck, nigga? Hold on, let me get on the monitor real quick. Make sure you see me in HD, nigga.
This gotta be a joke or something, right? This is preposterous.
So you're the dude who doxed my mom, right?
No, I didn't. Only when I doxed you.
Oh, really? You know what happens next, right?
And what are you gonna do? Leak my lolicon hentai folder?
A Vosh joke.
Dance, fat boy. I want you to look good on camera.
Lord Jesus! Eat my booty crack, mother trucker!
So after this man murdered Lolicon 445, he sent the video to every single person in the server and just started offing every single one of them. It didn't matter where you was at. He found...
Dude went out with the middle fingers. He died as he lived.
Nigga at the library, dead, crossing the road, at school, at a meeting, on the subway. Every single one of these niggas got boomed. And look at the last dude praying for his life. Please, please, I didn't mean to talk shit, man. And just like that, all 12 of the Discord mods that were talking shit about this man's mom were all found and murdered within the hour.
Wow.
Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is time for the grand finale. The final case, the NPA massacre and the Shinjuku incident. Now, remember when I told you that Shion is the most important character in this entire case and will be the glue to everything? See, here's the thing. She basically plays the role of, I can fix him. And to be fair, she did. This nigga grew a soft spot for her, even though nights before he contemplated on killing her and her grandma. Look, nigga got the gun to her forehead about to blow her brains out. But she ended up convincing this man to start saving people. So this man started actually saving people's lives.
Excuse me? Why do you add this plotline at the press close to the end of the show? Oh, let's give our villain some redeeming qualities. This is the thing that I mentioned regarding like Platinum End in contrast to like Death Note, right? Like Light Yagami was a character that was clearly, on if you were to try to put some objective morals there, was the bad guy in comparison to L, who was the good one. Yet still, they managed to write a character that we could get behind from the start. There's justification for why he wanted to do things, why he wanted to rid the world of evil. Not the right way, but some of us could definitely say that we understood his intentions. Platinum End said just fuck it, The villains got to do all the bad things and the protagonist was watching on the sideline. Which is not exactly the case here, because I know that the old man also got transformed and he was trying to stop the things that Hiro was doing. Yet still, this subplot coming at the end of the show is just like some of the weird shenanigans that was introduced on the second part of Death Note. Like, okay, it's there, but isn't it a bit weird to just interject suddenly?
He was curing cancer patients, paralyzed people, and just overall doing good deeds. It was a miracle. So this man was in hiding for a good 2 months, living with the only light he had in life, his sunshine. But what happens when you take that light away? Well,
oh, no.
Ask the police department.
Target is in the main house. I have executed the
Oh, it's
Bravo
that.
6. Going dark.
So SEAL Team 6 bust in the house and just shoot to kill. The grandma got unloaded on, Shorty got dropped off, and they just started dumping mags in Hiro. Apparently, bro did not escape that 5-star wanted level. So bro has to blow a hole in the house to make his escape and just squad wipe the whole SWAT team. So after this, you just see this man just tearing up, just devastated. Now, they're not dead because of his healing factors and shit, but this all led up to, and I mean this literally, the biggest crash out in anime history. So now it's time to focus our sights on the NPA. So later that night, Hiro shows up to the police department with a hood over his head, looks at the security guard guarding the front door, and just booms him in the head. And you just hear shots and screams from the outside as this man is just mauling his way through the hallways, doing his best Anakin Skywalker impersonation. Like, you cannot tell me this nigga does not look like Anakin when he slaughtered the young man. Right now, I don't even want you to focus on the kill count this entire segment, because we're actually gonna get a precise number at the end of this. So now we focus on these two agents as they find Hiro just standing here menacingly. And bro right here wasn't playing no games. He straight up said, "Suck my dick, nigga." So he booms Hiro in the head, and a bunch of other dudes pop out of cover and just start booming him. So after they dump all the ammo in him, they like, "Ugh, sir, I think we got him. Hoorah, motherfucker." But sadly, them boys was shooting BB guns. So this man Hiro fakes playing dead, gets a triple kill, straight headshots, and the one agent runs at him to try to tackle him, but bro got Derrick Henry stiff armed and just put the gun to his head and said, "Gun to the front of your head, name 5 One Piece characters, non-straw hats." Wrong. So after he just annihilated everybody in here, the last dude asked, "What do you want and why are you doing this?" And Hiro tells him, "Well, you were gonna come after me anyways, right? So I decided to save you the trip," and shoots him in the leg. So this man leaves him alive and says, "I want you to witness me wipe out the entire police force in a night." So after this, bro walks outside and the whole SWAT team is here to greet him. Mans is surrounded. So bro starts walking out and the sniper's already got his ass in sight. So one of them takes a shot and sends him flying, and the whole team moves in and just starts shooting. But it was not gonna be that easy. These niggas was going against a Decepticon. So they finally pin him down and surround him. And this finally looks like the end of Hiro. But alas, bro reveals his trump card. Aimbot online. So this man takes flight and just starts spamming lasers. Everybody just starts getting hit. There was no running, there was no hiding. That aimbot started tracking. Nigga, this shit was worse than that FaZe Jarvis aimbot. And every single cop, detective, and SWAT team member got annihilated. And then bro's body just fell down on the card. So the last 2 detectives that somehow survived just started shooting bro, making him look crazy in this frame, looking like he getting head from Tiana Trump. And after they run out of ammo, bro just looks at him and just gets the easiest double kill of his life. And of course, the last man standing is old boy he shot in the leg. And Hiro just looks at him and says, "Told you, nigga," and just walks away, leaving him there. And with that, this man killed a total of a whopping 85 people that night. And on the news, it goes more into detail. Just alone, 34 of his kills was just the SWAT team. So that means 51 of them niggas was boomed in the police station alone. And with that, bro just wiped out the entire police force. But was he done? No. Because now it's time for this man's final act, the Shinjuku incident. So the literal next morning, this man hacks into all of the TVs and basically announces and says, "Greetings, citizens of Japan. As of now, I will be declaring war on your country." And why is that, you may ask?
Simple, because me and my shorty cannot live in peace with all of you heathens.
And right before this man gets off the intercom, he states,
and remember, no Russian.
Now, if you know what that term means,
no.
and you know who this is, then you know what's coming next. So obviously the citizens think nothing of it. They probably think this is a prank until this happens.
Look up.
Bodies start dropping. So panic just ensues. Nobody knows what the f is going on. Bodies are getting dropped left and right. So then you see these dudes in the alley, and they obviously calling for help until the dude gets boomed through his phone. And that's when they end up figuring out Hiro is shooting them through their phone. So then he ended up calling the news anchor. So he was like, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. I have HIRO SHISHIGAMI.
Yo, that's some Looney Tune shit. What? No. I'm questioning too much about this. Let's keep watching. This is crazy.
On the phone right now. Now, sir, you've done a very terrible thing.
Is there anything that you want to say to the
Public about the atrocities you committed?
Shut up, nigga.
Bro shot this man on national TV. So Hiro's best friend ends up sending a telecom message to everybody to put your phone down. So everybody ends up dropping their phone. But this man Hiro got on the big screen and said,
dropping your phones won't save you. Now, let the party continue.
And bro just starts unloading on everybody through the TV screens. This shit just got ridiculous. And bro just kept on unloading. He didn't stop until he got to 100. So the next day, this man does the unthinkable. Bro lifts his hands up and everybody just starts looking in the air, just speechless. And then you see it, a big ass plane comes down and crashes.
Fuck. Boeing, what did you do this time?
Oh, hell no! Bro used his hacking ability to basically EMP bomb the plane. And this wasn't the only one. This nigga dropped 6 of these bitches, crashing in the middle of the city. This shit is just absurd at this point. But oh boy, now we gotta do some big math. I ain't no damn mathematician, but look, there gotta be at least 300 bodies on each plane. Times that hoe by 6. This nigga just dropped off 1,800 bodies. You could easily round this bitch to 2,000 with the collateral damage. Like, dog. And it wasn't that 6 just dropped. Anything in the airspace dropped. But luckily, the main character came in and saved the day, because this could have got 10 times worse than it already was. So after all this chaos, Hiro ends up confronting Mr. Inuyashiki and states, why are you helping these people? You're just like me, so what the fuck are you doing?
Bitch, you're nothing alike.
Inuyashiki says, because I'm a hero, young blood. Now what does that say about you, youngin? And Hiro starts crying and realizes, damn, looks like I'm the villain after all. So then he slaps this nigga in the chin, busting open his cranium, and just starts shooting him. So Inuyashiki has to take off because his daughter was in one of the buildings that got hit. But Hiro was just chasing this man throughout the entire city. So the only way to stop this man was to, I kid you not, drop a satellite on this nigga. So that's what he did. He dropped a satellite on the nigga, then ripped open his cranium, ripped off his arms, and just dropped him into an alley to make sure bro couldn't do no more shit. And that concludes the end of this man's atrocities. And with a whopping kill count of around an estimated 2,035 bodies, and let's be real, it could be more, HIRO SHISHIGAMI submitted himself as one of anime's deadliest serial killers. Now get this, after this man got his ass whooped, he was basically cooked. Bro couldn't do shit no more. He had no hands. So this man goes back to his best friend's house, looking like a doomer, and just tells him, yo, you read that new One Piece yet? Her Oda was cooking this week. So bro read his last chapter of One Piece with the toes out, went to go see Shorty for one more time, reflected on his life choices, and blew himself up on an asteroid to save the world. Yeah, I know you're probably confused on the ending, but hey, I actually recommend go watching this anime. It's actually good as hell, but this nigga out here really trying to have redeeming qualities. Nah, fuck that nigga.
No.
The fucking baby. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, case closed. And that is our first installment of anime's deadliest serial killers. But anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed. And before I forget, the hiatus is over on the second channel. So I'll finally be over there in between vids now. But until then, I'm out this hoe.
Look, this is going to be one of the first time where when I get a recommendation, I straight up say no. Like Captain America, Old Man Cap, I don't think I will. Holy shit. That's what I said, the whole thing with the plot at the end. Who does that? This man was enacting every single intrusive thought that came to his mind. I can't. But guys, I hope that you got some enjoyment from watching me freaking out about this, because it's been a while that an anime has had me shook this way. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this. Thanks to CJ for making an awesome video. Please do make sure to go and subscribe and like this very video on his channel. And of course, if you like this one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. That being said, we wish you also have a wonderful day. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Smoking, no cooking, the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up dope in the crock pot. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless.